Now, here's more of our exclusive with Mickey Gilley at the Hardin County Music Fest.
In 1974, I broke the ice after 17 years. Some of you ladies made this my first #1 recording in the country music charts. If you remember this one. If I sent a rose to you, for every time you made me blue, you'd have a room full of roses. If I sent a rose of white for every time that I cried all night, you'd have a room full of roses. And if I took the petals and would tear them all apart, I'd be tearing up the roses just the way you broke my heart. But if someday you're feeling blue and you can send a rose, maybe two, don't send me a rose full of roses. You know why? All I want is my arms around you. The orchid is a flower that blooms so tenderly to thrill the fairest lady of the land.
1974, I recorded Room Full of Roses for the B-side of a song called She Called Me Baby All Night Long. And the radio station flipped it, started playing the Flower Song. The next thing I knew, I had a #1 song in the nation.
You still got your show in Branson?
I have a theater in Branson, and this is my last year there. I'm doing selected dates this year, and I'm doing a lot of road work.
You got a couple of really famous cousins, too, Jimmy Swaggart and Jerry Lee Lewis. You keep in touch with those guys?
Don't hold that against me.
You probably know, too, that I have 2 famous cousins I grew up with, right? Jerry Lee Lewis in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and, of course, Reverend Jimmy Swaggart. Don't hold that against me. But in 1957, when I made my first recording in the music industry, I had tried to follow my cousin Jerry Lee Lewis into this music scene. He had a whole lot of shaking at the time. He came into Houston. He was traveling with Johnny Cash and Sonny James. I get to run around with him. I was working for $1.25 an hour. So I tried to follow my cousin Jerry Lee into the music industry. I made a big mistake. I should have followed Reverend Swaggart. He made more money than me and Jerry Lee Lewis put together. Tax-free.
I tell you, well, they'll never stay home. They're always alone, even with someone they love.
Tell me one more time. I didn't understand that.
I said, Mickey, they'll never stay home, and they're always alone, even with someone they love.
Johnny Lee!
Mickey Gilley and the Urban Cowboy Band.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
We've been working a lot lately, and I am still looking. It don't hurt to look. You can get a menu, that don't mean you got to order.
This guy is an entertainer extraordinaire. We've seen you lots of times tell you at Wild Bill's recently in Whiskey River. And
wasn't that fun?
You have a lot of fun. You still got a lot of people that really believe in you. And I've heard from more than a few people in this area that have seen you recently that say you even sound better now than you did back then.
I straightened up.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?